and then when I added the moderating variable, it improved to 14.7. So he was asking why would I use or justify that, yet the correlation is low. So that is what from the analysis, that is what I got. And maybe the other bit which I could have explained is that the other part, which, like, let's say if it is 14.7, the other 85.3 will be explained by other factors not considered in the model. The other question which was asked was why Nairobi, which I think I've explained. Then the other question was how the respondents were picked, which I've also explained in terms of the multi-stage stratified sampling plan. I hope I've answered all the questions.
From why, okay, the morning with this young guy after the audition. So they all, some we were supposed to do that, but here old woman and for print media. And we ended up finishing 6 p.m. in the I've just understood now what you meant by interpreting what the advert would be doing, because now they're telling us to smile, and then they said don't smile like someone has injected the syringe, and then you just do. You know, like someone has just taken some mechanical gadgets and pushed, open the mouth. They kept on telling us full smiles, full smile. So for me, after 15 minutes, they said, Mama, you got it. So they kept on telling the young man, can you like Mama? And he was really getting, because now, you know, sometimes when you start comparing them with women, you're killing the ego. So he felt so frustrated. And for full smile, they were telling us, smile with your eyes. Smile with your eyes. So, you see, when I smile like this, I have not smiled with my eyes. But when I smile, my eyes have smiled. So I was just understanding what you meant by that. And I believe my example has helped us understand what he meant by women being able to process the information a little faster. Especially in front of people. Last but not least, we can now have questions on entrepreneurship policy in Kenya, which was done by Margaret Warugu. And she can answer any. I see.
Much. Have a Ruguru, otherwise I'm the evolution of man, so that tell Australopithecus, Ramapithecus, Tasumabilis, Sapiens, who was a man, a woman here, because what he left us with that the brain capacity was equivalent. So where you are saying women are better, let's do that from our research, because we are going to make a general conclusion. serve the society. Let's go to entrepreneurship policy in Kenya. The EP plus EC is equal to EP. That is entrepreneurship policy, entrepreneurship culture is equals to entrepreneurship. Why? We have termite, a very serious entrepreneur and seriously entrepreneur termites. Termite does a lot in terms of entrepreneurship. They can construct a very big ant hill. I don't know whether they have a policy or they only have the culture. Next, the next equation is, should we have EP plus EC, should it now be EP? Should EP, which one first? I am headed with you. Which is or which should be the mother? Should EP be the mother to EC or C? Because referring to the termites and the Dukawala to the east, they went to was not brought what we call to the east coast of Africa, and that is why today we have the yams and the. Is that okay? Next, EP becomes a myth. What will be the observation in the line to entrepreneurship? Becoming a reality, what will be the observation in the entrepreneurship? Friends.
That was it to. Yeah, thank you. Wow. we have a lot of equations, the EC and EP. That is very innovative, isn't it? They're coming up with the equation. Now, I will simply say one thing, that the entrepreneurship is a relatively new domain in comparison to economics. In fact, entrepreneurship is said to have evolved from economics because the economists would have an invisible hand that controls the market forces. But Schumpeter came in and told us that that invisible hand belongs to the entrepreneur, and he's the one who controls the market forces. Now, what am I trying to tell us? There is also the notion of entrepreneurs are born and others are made, okay? So where he's bringing us to the point of the termites, I would say those are born entrepreneurs. But does that mean that entrepreneurs cannot be made? They can be made. And in that case, where they are born, the culture comes first. But where they have to be made, then the policy should come first. Okay? Yes, and I believe that that has sufficiently answered the question. Thank you.
Kwa Kiswahili tunasema makofi kwake. Thank you so much. Right now, I would just like to take two experiences for the interest of time because our VC must leave, okay? All right? We said give honor to whom honor is due. So there are some that change in protocol when some people appear, all right? So right now we would just like to get 2 experiences of what the conference has done to you. Just 2. What have you experienced? What have you learned? What impact has it done to you? What eye-opener have you received? For me, I would talk for 6 days.
Thank you once more. Again, in the those who are not here when I was introduced, I'm Simon Chege. Let me start by appreciating the organizers of this event, because this is our first international conference. And I was talking to some colleagues of mine, and they were saying that they didn't have any other conference experience. So this has been an eye-opener for many of us. And from what I've learned personally is ideas come when you put people together. And as we advance our theme, we need to understand the role of knowledge